Hello. This presentation is specifically targeted to the real estate professional. Whether you are a realtor, mortgage broker, property inspector, investor, or any other professional in the field, this presentation is for you. You will learn how to author your own real estate book in just 30 minutes of your time, and then have it published in 7 days. That allows you to become a recognized expert in your field, in order to increase your credibility, respect and trust. And get paid to do it. Hi there, before we start, I should probably tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Larry Chuck and you probably have never heard about me before, unless you have seen one of my presentations, or we have done business together in the past. I am the founder of the Buckaroo Group of companies, which include Buckaroo Auctions, Buckaroo Investments, and Buckaroo Publishing. I have 6 university degrees. These include a Bachelor of Science in Honors Physics, a Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, a Master of Science in Medical Physics, a specialization degree in genetics, a Bachelor of Medical Sciences degree, and finally a Master of Business Administration. All from the University of Alberta. I have over 35 years of real estate investment experience. This includes single-family residences, multifamily complexes, commercial real estate, and general property management. I have over 20 years of stock market trading experience, using both equities and derivatives. I especially like using derivatives to generate stable and consistent cash flows. I mentor and teach in this field, and if it is something you are interested in, then please contact me directly about it. And now for the most important thing you need to know, is that I have been financially free for the past 15 years. And now for the question that everyone is wanting to know the answer to. Yes, that is my car, and no, that is not my airplane. That photo was taken a few years ago when I helped out a charity event up in Cold Lake, Alberta, called Race the Base. It was a charity event, to help the military family charities. Okay, here is another important fact I should probably tell you about myself. I have published over 20 books, which includes publishing 14 books in just 7 months. A number of those books have been on eBay and online auctions. These include introductory books as well as advanced courses on the subject. This goes back a few years when eBay was starting to become big and I generated most of my income from eBay sales. At one point, we were the largest independent consignment seller on eBay Canada. The media did a number of news stories about me and I was one of eBay's small business contact people for the media. I have also published a number of books on real estate investment, property management, and marketing. This is one of my true passions, and I really love teaching and mentoring students about real estate, and how to increase their personal net worth. You can check out all the books I have published, just by searching my name on Amazon, and seeing my author profile page. Alright, here are all the real benefits that make books immune to death by print, and the reasons why books are such a valuable medium to advertise on. From here on out, I'll be sharing with you some secrets that the masses don't know, so make sure to take lots of notes, if you aren't doing that already. Okay, for all you math lovers out there, I'm going to show you a simple formula, and it's the only formula you'll ever need to know about book advertising. So here it is. A book is really a business card. On steroids. And why is that? Well, when you have some spare time today, go out and ask a friend, family member, spouse, or if you want to really have some fun, a complete stranger, if they could do you a quick favor and show you all the business cards they've ever gotten. Chances are, they wouldn't be able to do that, because most of those cards are shredded up in a landfill somewhere, because they've thrown them away and continued on with their lives. But a book is different, because books are seen as valuable items, since they have knowledge and people love to learn. So almost no one throws away a book. Advertising in a book is a great way to get noticed. There are very few things better than to become a recommended resource by the author of a book. The only thing better is to author the book for yourself. It's almost effortless to use a book for advertising, just like it is in a newspaper or magazine, because you don't need to be putting in effort every day to post consistently, like you would with social media, or spend a whole bunch of time learning how to do it the proper way. It's also cost effective, since it doesn't cost anywhere as much as it does to advertise in newspaper or magazines, and you're getting an attractive medium that people use to gain knowledge, unlike that Facebook ad on the side that most people ignore as they scroll through their news feed. And lastly, it avoids the death by print problem, even though a book does get printed and published. And I bet some of you are curious as to how something that is printed can not only survive, but thrive, in our digital world. That's because books generally don't get thrown out, like newspapers or magazines, they get put on the bookshelf to be constantly seen or passed around. Books almost never get thrown out. Just for fun though, I'll give this a 10 out of 10 rating on the value scale.
Did you know that most people throw out your business card as soon as you turn away? Are you tired of wasting your hard-earned marketing dollars? Advertising that is not targeted to your market? Radio ads that are gone in 30 seconds? Newspaper ads gone in a day? Magazine ads gone in a week or a month? Stop wasting your hard-earned money on overpriced, ineffective, and outdated advertising. Invest in advertising that lasts a lifetime. It is something we like to call business cards on steroids. Consider cooperative marketing in a target-specific published book. These are educational books that people want to read. Team up with an expert in your field of expertise and gain instant credibility. Nobody throws out books. They just get passed around to new people. Visit us now at www.buckaroopublishing.com.
So let's take a closer look into all this, and see the real benefits of authoring a book. First off, a book lets you be a celebrity in your field. More specifically, a book gives you a brand to your name. And what's so special about that? Well, I don't think we need to go into the whole topic of brand recognition. Well, once you become a celebrity in your field, people know you and want to be like you, so chances are, they'll want to write their own books just like you did. But here's the thing. You're already viewed as more experienced than them, simply by having a book first, so now you can offer to write the testimonials and forewords to their books, and that's if they don't already ask you first. You might not believe it right now, but the top 10% of book writers actually charge around $50,000 for this small service. Next up, a book is that crown on your head, that makes you viewed as having authority, and a perceived influencer. If you're someone that doesn't like sleazy selling, door-to-door, telemarketing, and all that marketing stuff, that makes you question your ethics and/or morality every morning you get out of bed, having that perceived authority will bring people to you so that you don't have to sell if you don't want to. And if that's not enough, having authority also lets you raise your own prices for the services you give your clients. That's because people are all about getting their money's worth these days, and a lot of people know that it's not a good idea to be penny wise and dollar foolish, and they want to only deal with experts. Lastly, having a book automatically gets you credibility, because now you have cold hard proof that you're an expert. You wrote the book. When new clients want a reason to go to you for whatever it is that you specialize in doing, all you have to tell people is that you wrote the book on it. You can already see that line is enough to wow people, and get them curious about you, which helps a lot to build that trust with those new clients. They also start referring their friends and business connections to you without you having to ask for it. Finally, credibility gives you the chance to get into something known as joint venture referrals. This is when you get too many customers to handle yourself, so you refer some of those to a friend or colleague that's in the exact same profession as you, and you take a percentage of the revenue generated by that client. I'm going to let you in on the first little secret, that the experts who are already doing all of this, don't want you to know. Well, here it is. It's the fact that people don't even need to read your book. That's right, ladies and gents, all they have to see is the front cover of your book, with your name on it as the author, in order to become the instant expert. Just because you wrote and published the book on how to do something, in the eyes of the public, you are now the expert because it's not easy to write a book. The real beauty of this is you can let your book sit on your desk, or other people's desks, and get free advertising, instead of paying thousands of dollars a year, on some print magazine that barely anyone reads nowadays. So once you have a book, take it with you everywhere, and now you're a moving advertisement, that isn't directly selling anything, or being charged to advertise. So in summary, there are two big benefits from authoring a book and using it as a marketing tool. Firstly, you are reaching a highly targeted audience, which are your potentially new or existing clients. Secondly, you gain instant credibility. Okay, well, enough with the sweet talk. You probably already know enough about why authoring a book is good, and now you want to know how to write a book, so I'm going to tell you the main ways you can do it. No hiding anything. No secrets. So, there's 4 ways that you can do it, depending on how much time and money you want to spend. The first way you can do it we call the traditional approach, and it is one I wouldn't recommend, but you can do it all yourself from start to finish. Now the main reason why I'd advise against doing this is, that it generally takes years to do. You may also have no idea how to do it, which is why you're watching this training in the first place. And figuring it out yourself, only adds to the time wasted going around asking friends, family, and Google. It's also the most expensive out of the 4 methods I'm showing you, especially if you count the time you spent trying to do it, and the possibility you will probably fail, like most people who start to write a book. So on the efficacy scale, I would rate it as a solid 0 out of 10. The second method you can use is the ghostwriter approach, and if you were that kid who failed high school English, this could be the method for you. Long story short, this method is simply just coming up with your own ideas and content, and then hiring someone known as a ghostwriter to write the proper sentences and paragraphs that flow. The nice thing about this method is that it only takes an average of 12 to 15 hours to come up with the ideas and then talk back and forth between yourself and the ghostwriter, as opposed to taking years to do everything yourself. In fact, most celebrities in the world write their own books this way, so they can have the time to continue being a celebrity. So that's a pretty good indication that this approach is a pretty good one. The problem with this approach though, is that it is very costly and can cost upwards of $50,000. That might be a drop in the bucket for most celebrities, but that's probably out of the range of most people. So in the end, I'd give this approach a 7 out of 10 just because it works pretty well to save you time, but it is a bit costly. The next approach here I call the modern approach, where you take a short course on how to author your own book. And although it may seem like it's going to be a lot of work, the truth is, you can do it in about 12 hours if you know the tips and tricks. Now I don't know how much you know about the real estate world, but probably a lot. So have heard the saying, location, 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 because that's the golden rule of being in the business of real estate. However, when it comes to book writing, the golden rule here is efficiency, 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 which is what a course will help you with. The faster you get a book out, the faster you can start using it for the real benefits and get to financial independence or even further. And that's why in terms of efficiency here, I'd give this method a perfect 10 out of 10. Finally, we've got the last approach, something I like to call the diamond approach. And this is where you can have your own book done in as little as a few minutes. Just think about this for a second. In the first approach it would take years, and writing a book is no small task, so you might think this is too good to be true. Well, you're right again, but only if you don't know how to work this method properly. The diamond approach is also quite inexpensive for what you'll be getting out of it. So all in all, this deserves a 12 out of 10. And, we won't just leave you hanging because we're about to cover this shortly too. Another major part to the process is how to publish your book. And that's because just having knowledge you want to share won't do you much good if you don't have it in a physical form that others see as a book. So to keep things simple, I've kept the same format and included 4 ways to publish a book. That way you can match them with the corresponding 4 ways to author a book that we just went over. Okay, the first approach. This is the approach most people have taken in the past. This is by executing what's known as a publishing contract with a big publisher. And this is where you submit your entire book idea or manuscript to publishers for review, they see all your work, and then accept or deny you as they please. The real problem with this is that you might have to submit your manuscript to dozens of different publishers before you get one that will accept your manuscript, and the chances of that happening are very slim in a world where people aren't easily impressed. So unless you have plenty of time on your hands and nothing else to do, this is an extremely inefficient approach and I wouldn't recommend it at all. The second approach you can take is to go for contracts with smaller publishers. Here, you'd give small desperate publishers your manuscript. Your chances of landing an agreement are about 100% because these companies make their money from the authors who want to get their books published. Unfortunately, it is pretty expensive for the value you're getting, because you'd end up spending up to $15,000 and all they do is make your manuscript print ready, list it on Amazon, and give you a small quantity of completed books. Overall though, this method does work, but it is being penny wise and dollar foolish in terms of the value you get out of what you spend. So it only gets a 3 out of 10. The next approach we've got here is the modern approach, which is the same format as authoring a book, where you take a publishing course. This way you can learn to self-publish as opposed to being forced to trust a publisher. Also, this approach follows the golden rule of book writing, which again is efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. And this time, you can list your book in online bookstores yourself instead of having to pay that high price for a publisher to do that simple service for you. And so, this approach gets a solid 10 out of 10. And finally, as you probably guessed it already, there's a diamond approach you can take. Just like the diamond approach in authoring a book, this can be done within a few minutes of your time. It is relatively inexpensive, for the value you receive. So on the efficiency scale I would rate it a 12 out of 10. So now that you know the basics, I'll just give you the whole concept about the complete diamond approach. So ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the final, and most valuable, secret to authoring and publishing your own book, and to have an instant book at your fingertips. This is the key that will speed up your journey to achieving financial independence and let you start living the life that you've always wanted to live. Well, the whole idea about the diamond approach is to license your content. And remember this word for word even if you forget everything else in this training. You see, licensing your content lets you get your book published immediately since all the ideas and the whole manuscript can be provided for you. So you don't even need to do any of the work on authoring your own book. So now you can get it all done within a few minutes to a few hours of your own time, depending on how much work you want to do in contributing content. Also, you'll actually be able to have the book listed on Amazon and other online bookstores in less than a week. And have physical, tangible copies delivered to you within a couple of weeks. Not too shabby, right? Okay, here we go. Here is the major differences between the old version of publishing and the new version publishing. The old method was that you start by writing a book, which could take up to 2 years to do. Then the next thing is, you need to try and get that book published with a publishing contract. You contact multiple publishers and hopefully somebody will come back and say they're interested in the book. Then you will probably get an advance of some money towards the future royalties of that book. Then you go through the process of editing and all that other stuff, then finally the publisher gets the book published. Then the publisher sells the books on your behalf to the bookstores. You do anything you can to sell those books and then you start getting your royalties. Your royalties are probably only going to work out to be about 2% or less. And with that being said, the sad thing is, that most people never make enough money on their book to even pay back the advance money that they received from the publisher. Simply put, with this form of publishing, all your money is made by selling books. That's the reality of it. Now on to the new method of publishing. You start by writing your book or licensing its content. If you license the content of your book, you can start the publishing process almost immediately. And the nice thing with licensed content is that you can also add any content that you want. Then you publish the book yourself or get a company like Buckaroo Publishing to do it for you. You now are a published author and effectively have a business card on steroids. The important difference with the new method is that you do not make your money by selling books. In fact, we suggest that you give the book away as a marketing tool to both new and existing clients. It will effectively build you credibility, trust and respect with them. Also, everybody loves to get something for free. The other thing we suggest is that you give free presentations and seminars based on your book because you are now a big draw, because you are a published author. There are many organizations out there that are always looking for speakers to put on presentations for them and their employees. And they are even more enthusiastic if the speaker is free and does not charge a fee. The important point to take away from this new method is that you make your money from expanding your client base and increasing the amount you charge your new clients for your services. And that's the reality of it. Hello. This presentation is specifically targeted to the real estate professional. Whether you are a realtor, mortgage broker, property inspector, investor, or any other professional in the field, this presentation is for you. You will learn how to author your own real estate book in just 30 minutes of your time, and then have it published in 7 days. That allows you to become a recognized expert in your field, in order to increase your credibility, respect and trust. And get paid to do it. So here are some of the benefits of our Instant Author program. First of all, you become a published author almost immediately, and by that I mean, generally in less than a week, so you can start using it in your advertising and your promos immediately. You can start contacting all your clients and letting them know that you are becoming a published author. So this basically allows you to get your very own business cards on steroids. Like I've mentioned before, there's nothing better than a book to replace a business card. People are just so impressed when rather than giving them a business card, you say, "Here's my book." The most important benefit of this program is that there is no need to write any content unless you want to, because you're licensing the content from us. It is all there, and there's no need to agonize with writer's block, so it's not going to take you 3 years to write a little book because we have done it all for you. But most importantly of all, we have a special grant and scholarship program that can pay for a significant portion of the cost of our Instant Author program. So there's no need to delay any longer, the prices are marked down, and the work is done for you. You can start marketing immediately. Also, as an added bonus, anyone joining our Instant Author program will get free access to our new writer's course when it becomes available later in the year. In this course you will learn how to write and publish your own book in under 90 days, using our methods and techniques. If you had to purchase this program it would cost the same as our Instant Author program, but you will be getting it for free. Here are some of the things that we can provide you with as part of the Instant Author program. Firstly, a complete real estate book authored by you. Your very own business card on steroids. The content of the book is good educational content, written by professionals in the real estate industry. Professionally designed covers. All editing and formatting for the inside look of the book, as well as formatting and editing of the front and back covers. We can handle all publishing aspects, including assigning a unique ISBN number to your book, which means it's your book. You have your own private ISBN number, so any online bookstores or libraries can find your book. And a few more things that we provide to you. Free bonuses for your clients and readers. In the book, there is a special link to these bonuses. Among these bonuses are special reports on various topics related to real estate, as well as some webinars that are real estate related, business related, and investment related. They are educational for everybody, and these bonuses can be accessed from the links given in your book or from the Buckaroo Publishing website. Also, there will be banner advertising for all authors and their books on the Buckaroo Publishing website, as well as a full author biography and links to the website of the author's choice. We will provide you with both digital and physical copies of the book. The physical copies you can keep in your office and hand out to clients. Use them as promotional marketing materials. The digital copies, you can give to anybody you choose to. A lot of times, it is easier to provide clients with a digital copy of your book as it can be downloaded. We suggest that you put the link to the digital copy on your business cards, so just by handing out your business card, you are effectively giving people a copy of your book as well. Again, we suggest you give these out freely to all your potential clients, and all your existing clients, to build your reputation and your credibility. We also provide you an additional way to order more physical copies at a reasonable price, simply by purchasing them on Amazon. We also list your book on Amazon, and other online bookstores, for everyone to see and search for, confirming that you are actually a published author. So to be part of this program, you will need to provide a few things, but you don't have to provide content, if you don't want to. But first of all, we do need a picture of yourself. This picture goes on the back cover of the book and in the About the Author section inside the book. We also need from you, a short biography that we can put on the rear cover. Just like any other book, the back cover has a biography and picture of the author on it. We also need a slightly larger bio for the interior author section of the book. A copy of your business card image, that has your contact information on it. And as a bonus we will actually place images of your business card at numerous places within the book itself. Wherever there's a place at the end of a chapter that has white space left, guess what gets put there? That's right, a copy of your business card and contact information. Of course we will need the title and subtitle you want to use for your book. And finally, a website address of your choice that we can put on the covers. We suggest using your personal or business website. There is also a number of optional items for the interior of the book that you can provide, if you so choose. Remember, there's no requirement that you provide these, but you're welcome to, in order to personalize the book towards your own personal clients, and make it more of your own. First of all, you can provide a personalized foreword to the book that goes before the introduction. You can provide a personalized dedication to whoever you want. You can provide additional photos for your biography. The bio can contain a number of photos of you or your properties, whatever you choose to put in. You are also welcome to submit any personal marketing materials that you may have. We can include them at various points within the book. For example, if you have any advertising programs such as flyers or stuff that you send out to clients through the mail, or in the newspapers, or anything like that. You are more than welcome to submit those, and they'll also be included at various locations within the book. Remember, this book is your very own personalized marketing material. Its single purpose is to provide you with the look of being a professional, credible in your field, and an expert in the real estate profession. Finally, you want to also add in any personalized bonuses you wish to offer to your clients. And as I was just saying, here's some suggested free bonuses that you can include in your book. Offer a free consultation to your clients, where they can discuss anything they want with you. Generally a get-to-know-you type of meeting that your clients can come talk to you and you can explain all your services and the benefits of using you as their real estate professional. A free home inspection or valuation is a good idea to help them decide whether they want to sell their current property. Or a free market analysis to help them decide on purchasing a new property. A free insurance analysis is also a good idea for a free bonus. If you are a realtor, mortgage broker, property inspector, insurance agent, or investor looking for clients, I am sure you can come up with some free bonus you can offer your clients. As a final bonus tip, you can also provide free referrals to other real estate professionals in your area. Now think if a person has your book but they're not really within your geographical area for your services. They may still call you because you're the expert and the one that wrote the book. So what can you do? You can do a referral to an agent that's in their area and that's closer to them. What you do is, prior to giving them the contact info of that agent, you do what's called a joint venture referral. This is where, for a fee or a percentage of income generated, you will refer the client to a specific individual. It's a great way to generate passive income. I people that do nothing but referral business on a joint venture basis. They don't do any work, but yet they keep getting those checks coming in every month. Now that's the way to do it. Okay, now on to something very important that everybody's concerned about, and that is the cost of this program. How much it's actually going to cost to be part of the Instant Author program. Well, we've got some real bonuses here for you. We have got an authorship grant program that we have instituted. A good friend of mine, Mr. Chris Johnson, has a business called the Free Money University. What he does is he provides education to students on how to find free money through various grants and scholarships, from government grants, private scholarships, and other sources. In conjunction with him, we have searched through government and private programs to find some grant programs specifically for new authors. And what these programs do is this cover a significant amount of the cost of the Instant Author program. And the nice thing about it is, we do the application for you, so you don't even have to apply for it. We will do it on your behalf. If you become part of the program, it pays for a significant portion of the Instant Author program. And the nice thing about these grants is that when we apply for you, there's an automatic acceptance. This means basically, if you enroll in the Instant Author program, we will apply for this grant and scholarship for you, and it will be immediately taken off the cost of the program. But the catch is, there are only a few of these left. As you can imagine, they're quite popular to anyone interested in being a new author. So you need to act fast, and enroll in the program as quickly as possible, to guarantee your placement as part of the grant program. This is just an example of one of the grant certificates issued by the Tuition Reimbursement and Authorship Grant Program. This is for cost reimbursement and can be used towards the purchase of our Instant Author program packages. The grant is intended for individuals who are new authors. This certificate is equal to the amount shown above. The reimbursement will be issued directly to the provider of the program, and the program provider will apply for this grant on behalf of the student. This means you don't have to do any of the work for this application. We do it all for you, and as you can see, the minimum amount of the tuition reimbursement program is $2,500, and it goes up from there, depending on the program that you enroll in. So that's a significant amount, and it's free money, because it's a scholarship and grant program, and there's no need to pay it back. It becomes immediate payable upon application, when we do the work for you. But as I said, remember there's only a few of these left, because it's quite a popular program because it cuts your costs down significantly. Couple of other things I'd love to mention here is that I make my income from my investment business, my auction business, and my real estate business. So with the publishing business, generally all the profits from that go to support a couple of different organizations. The first group that I love to support are animal rescues, and in particular Samoyed rescues. They are great big white smiley guys, as you can see in the photo below. The cute guy in the photo is named Baloo, and he was rescued from South Korea. He was part of the meat trade and was destined to be sent to the slaughterhouse. We were able to get him out of the country before he was 1 year old of age. From South Korea he was transported to the US, where he was cleaned up and rehabilitated for the most part. When he arrived he was very dirty, his fur was stained and all matted, because he was kept in a confined cage all his life. From the States, we were able to import him into Canada, and he now lives in Edmonton and is quite a happy little boy. He now has his own backyard, a little swimming pool that he plays in, and he generally now has a much better and longer life than he would have had in South Korea. The second organization that I support is the Canadian Cancer Society. Personal experience with number of family members and friends have meant that the Cancer Society has played a big role in my life. As I mentioned, all profits from the publishing business go to support these two different organizations. So if at the end of the presentation, You do feel interested in pursuing something that we have to offer, this is where the profits are going to. Okay, here are some of the things that are included in the entry-level bronze package. First of all, you get a unique ISBN number for your book. That number allows your book to be listed in various online bookstores, as well as regular bookstores, and basically it identifies your book as being a unique and original item that anybody can order from any store. We include all editing, formatting, and publishing of the book. That means the entire interior is fully edited and fully formatted, ready to be published. And we do all the publishing for you as well. Also included is your bio and photo on the rear cover of the book. It's displayed on the top part of the rear cover of the book, so it's the first thing people see when they turn the book over. Within the interior of the book is your full bio and photo listed as the primary author of the book. The longer bio is so you can tell more about yourself, as well as including photos that you want to highlight. Also included are a number of free reader bonuses. At least 10 different bonuses are included as part of the package. Among those are free reports on real estate about various topics, as well as some online webinars that have been previously recorded. Your clients and readers will have access to all these bonuses just by using the special links given in the book. You can see a description of these bonuses for yourself, and actually sign up for some of them for yourself, just by going to the Buckaroo Publishing website. We also offer author advertising within the book. So if you have any advertising or promotional materials that you want to be included in the book, we can include them for you with no problem. Also, if you wish to, you're welcome to include any specific author bonuses that you would like to come from yourself. Also included is a listing of your book and biography on the Buckaroo Publishing website. That site gives general information about the book, and is a portal that includes the bonuses for your clients. It has a summary of the different chapters of your book as well as other information related to real estate. You will be listed as one of our authors there, with your photo and biography included. We will also include banner advertisements for your book on the website. This may include images of your business cards at various locations on the website. All of these topics that I have mentioned so far are included in all the different packages, so I won't bother repeating them for the subsequent packages. Now on to some of the specifics included in this bronze package. First of all, you are listed as the primary co-author of the book. That means your name appears first on the front cover, and also appears as the only name on the spine of the book. The other co-author is myself, because most of the examples included in the book are from my own investing and real estate experience, so it's only appropriate that I be included as a co-author of the book. Also, your name appears first on the Amazon book listing. Also included is a customizable cover for the book. The front cover will be stylized specifically to the city that you are currently operating in. That means that we will include the cityscape of your city on the front cover, so that the book is tailored specifically to the market that you're currently working in. The book will contain approximately 100 pages of content, which are divided into 10 different chapters. You can see the titles of these chapters by going to the website for the book, or by previewing the book in its totality. If you are serious about the program, we will give you a link to preview the entire book, to see exactly what you would be getting. We will provide you with 25 print copies of the book, so that you can keep some in your office and give out to clients. Keep some in your car for that unexpected circumstance when you meet a new client. We will also give you an unlimited number of digital copies of the book. Your clients can download these at their convenience. You can include a link to the digital copy on your business card, so that whenever you give out a business card, you are effectively giving that potential client a copy of your book as well. Now let's have a look at the actual covers of the book, which we can see here. First of all, you can see book's title and subtitle are promptly displayed. You can also see a cityscape, and as I've mentioned before, we will actually include your own cityscape of the city or town that you're currently operating in, so that the book will be stylized to your specific market. Also, you'll see that your name appears first as the primary author. Below that you will see a link to the website of your choice. On the top right corner there is a banner offering over $250 in free bonuses to the readers of the book. And as I've mentioned, these bonuses are listed in the book as well as on various other websites from Buckaroo Publishing. In the book is a special link so that the reader of the book can download the bonuses at their convenience. The spine of the book has book's title, as well as only your name, because you are the primary author of the book. On the top of the back cover you can see that we also again list the website of your choice, as well as a short bio and picture of you, the primary author. You as primary author appear first at the top of the page and the co-author of the book at the bottom of the page. The covers are customizable for colors, and as I previously mentioned, we will also gladly include your specific cityscape on the front cover to stylize the book, and make it specific to the market that you are currently operating in. Okay, so now for the information that everybody's been dying to find out about. How much is this bronze package going to cost you? Well, the price for this version of the Instant Author program is $4,995, and that is dirt cheap to become a published author of a book. Like I said, if you use the Ghost Writer program, you'll be paying upwards of $50,000. And if you partake in some of the other publishing programs that are out there, you can be paying a minimum of $10,000 and up to $50,000 as part of the program. Some of the low-end programs charge you up to $5,000 just to publish the book, and they don't provide any content. You still have to do everything, yet they still charge you $5,000 for telling you what to do and just to publish the book. Our price of $4,995 includes everything to make you an instant author, with a published book listed on Amazon. But remember what I said, we have a tuition reimbursement authorship grant program, and this is where it comes in. Because the minimum level, as I mentioned, is $2,500, that works out to 50% of the total cost. And remember, we apply for the grant on your behalf. Which means that the price of this program is knocked right down to $2,495 because of this grant program. That's half price. But there are only a few of these grants available. So I strongly suggest, if you're at all interested, apply for the program very quickly. Because where else are you going to find a free $2,500? Remember, we do all the work for you to get this grant. Now, as a bonus, to determine if this is the right program for you, at the end of this presentation, we will provide you with a free half-hour consultation. At the end of this presentation, I'll tell you how you can contact me directly, and we can do a Zoom call for half an hour to discuss the program. And of course, we have saved the best for the end. Here is the big tip on how to pay for the balance of your authoring program. What I am going to tell you now could mean that the cost of your authoring program would be nothing. In fact, one of our authors used this trick to generate $2,000 of additional income when they authored the book. That was in addition to the cost of the program. Yes, that's right. They actually got paid to participate in this program and author the book. Here it is what you need to do. Sell advertising in your book. As I mentioned previously, there's a lot of white space in the book. And white space is just space where there is no writing. Some of the pages in the book are only half covered in print. Other pages contain content. Any of that white space can be used for advertising. So why not sell it and generate some income for yourself and help pay for the program that you choose? What I suggest is, you contact people that are complementary to your real estate business. For example, a mortgage broker, property inspector, insurance broker, lawyer, property appraiser, renovation contractor, accountant, or financial planner. Contact these people, I'm sure you know a lot of them. Talk to them and see if they're interested in advertising in your book. They would become a recommended resource of the author. It could generate some business and goodwill as well. All they have to do is provide you one of their business cards, and we will include that business card at various places in the book that is appropriate for whatever industry they are in. You charge them an advertising fee. I suggested charge each of them at least $500 per insertion into your book. That way, all you need to do is get 5 of these different real estate professionals to help you out. Once you have 5 of them committed to advertising in your book, you have effectively paid for the balance for the bronze package of the Instant Author program. And it won't cost you a penny to author your own book. As I mentioned before, one of our authors did this, and they actually got paid over $2,000 just for authoring the book. That's over and above the cost of the authoring package. That's pretty sweet deal. I'm sure you know a lot of real estate professionals, and if they are not willing to help you out, or if they cannot afford the small amount of $500 to have their business card included in your book as advertising for themselves, then how serious of a professional are they? And are they really your friends? So take this idea, run with it, and join our program. Many people have mentioned that before they decide whether or not to take part in this program, they want to see what the actual content of the book is. So what I've done is I set up a special online link where you can access and preview the entire interior of the book and see for yourself what it looks like and what is included. You are able to read it at your leisure. If you are serious, we will give you a private link to register. After you register your name and email address, you will be forwarded a secret, private link so you can preview the entire book, and you can see exactly what it looks like. See exactly where your bio is going to go, and read all the entire content. See all the bonuses that are described in the book and see the special bonus links that are included. I should mention that this link you will receive in the email is not accessible through the main website, and the only way to access the preview of the book is through the special link. This way you can see exactly what you're getting. We want our clients to be extremely pleased and happy with what we're providing them, and we don't want there to be any surprises for anybody. Now on to some of the specifics included in this silver package. As we mentioned previously, there are a lot of benefits that are included in all our packages, as you can see here. Now here are the specifics of the silver package. First of all, you are listed as the primary and only author of the book. That means your name is the only name that appears on the front cover, and also appears as the only name on the spine of the book. You are also the only author for the Amazon book listing. Also included is a customizable cover for the book. The front cover will be stylized specifically to the city that you are currently operating in. That means that we will include the cityscape of your city on the front cover, so that the book is tailored specifically to the market that you're currently working in. The book will contain approximately 185 pages of content, divided into 15 different chapters. That is over 50% more content than provided in the bronze package. You can see the titles of these chapters by going to the website for my version of the book, or by previewing the book in its totality. If you are serious about the Instant Author program, we will give you a link to preview the entire book, to see exactly what you would be getting. We will provide you with 50 print copies of the book, twice as many as the bronze package. We suggest that you can keep some in your office and give out to clients. Keep some in your car for that unexpected circumstance when you meet a new client. We will also give you an unlimited number of digital copies of the book. Your clients can download this at their convenience. You can include a link to the digital copy on your business card, so that whenever you give out a business card, you are effectively giving that potential client a copy of your book as well. Also included is a website for the book. We will build and provide you with a unique website and Facebook page related to the title of your book. This site will give general information about the book, and is a portal that includes the bonuses for your clients. It has a summary of the different chapters as well as other information related to real estate. You will be listed as one of the authors there, with your photo and bio included. We will include banner advertisements for you on the website. This will generally include images of your business cards at various locations on the website. You will also have access to make blog comments on the website, which will also be mirrored on the book's Facebook page. A perfect place to offer up new listings or investment opportunities. We like to include this advertising as part of our Instant Author program because we like to support our authors as much as we can, in any way that we can. The main website for my personal version of the book is at www.realestateinvestingmadesimple.ca, and I strongly suggest you go there to check out the website and see what it's all about, including the bonuses. Your customizable website would be very similar to this. Now on to some of the specifics included in this gold package. This is the primo top of the line package, and it's actually the package I would recommend. I know most people can't afford this, but again, even if it just gives you one new sale, that's going to pay for itself, not counting any advertising you sell for the interior. As we mentioned previously, there are a lot of benefits that are included in all our packages, as you can see here. Now here are the specifics of the gold package. First of all, you are listed as the primary and only author of the book. That means your name is the only name that appears on the front cover, and also appears as the only name on the spine of the book. Now here come some of the differences and benefits of the gold package. Rather than having a customizable pre-formatted cover for the book, you can choose the cover you want to use. This means that it is totally up to you, what you want the book to look like, and what you want the book to be called. So if you have a specific name you want, you can choose that to be the title. The book will contain approximately 200 pages of content, divided into 15 different chapters. However, for this package, you're allowed to select the chapters that you want in the book. We have a large selection of chapters that we have available, and you can select any 15 chapters that you wish to use. They cover topics such as real estate investing, property management, property marketing, mortgages, or anything that we have as content. For this package, we'll provide you with 100 print copies of the book, significantly more than any of the previous packages. We suggest that you can keep some in your office and give out to clients. Keep some in your car for that unexpected circumstance when you meet a new client. We will also give you an unlimited number of digital copies of the book. Your clients can download this at their convenience. You can include a link to the digital copy on your business card, so that whenever you give out a business card, you are effectively giving that potential client a copy of your book as well. Also included is a website for the book. We will build and provide you with a unique website and Facebook page related to the title of your book. This site will give general information about the book, and is a portal that includes the bonuses for your clients. It has a summary of the different chapters as well as other information related to real estate. You will be listed as the only author there, with your photo and bio included. We will include banner advertisements for you on the website. This will generally include images of your business cards at various locations on the website. You will also have access to make blog comments on the website, which will also be mirrored on the book's Facebook page. A perfect place to offer up new listings or investment opportunities. We like to include this advertising as part of our Instant Author program because we like to support our authors as much as we can, in any way that we can. The main website for my personal version of the book is at www.realestateinvestingmadesimple.ca, and I strongly suggest you go there to check out the website and see what it's all about, including the bonuses. Your customizable website would be very similar to this. And, most importantly, and probably the biggest benefit of all, your book will now have geographical area exclusivity. This means that your book is the only one we will license within your geographical area with your chosen title, cover, and content. So if you act fast, you can lock everybody else out from your area from having a similarly titled book. Well, we come to the end of the program for today, and I just want to thank you for your patience and listening through the entire presentation. I realize that you may still be on the fence and not knowing if the program is right for you or not. So as an added benefit, I will give you a free half-hour consultation with either myself or one of my assistants to help you decide whether or not this program is right for you. You can just use the link shown here or on the page where you're watching presentation from. Just book an appointment and we will do a Zoom meeting online where you can ask any questions you want, and we can discuss whether or not the Instant Author program is appropriate for you and your situation. We can also explain a little bit more about the scholarship program. Also remember, I had mentioned that if you wanted some help with your elevator pitch, I'd be more than happy to help you with that myself. Feel free to book a free half-hour consultation with me personally to help you with your elevator pitch. Thank you for listening to this presentation. Good luck, and I hope to be talking with some of you very soon. Thank you.